a motorcycle blogger with 740 followers reviews. MVCAGIVA Romantic Time. Hello, in this episode, let's talk about the most honest manufacturer. They admit that their design is a copy of Vespa, but in many ways, they've surpassed Vespa. That manufacturer is MVCAGIVA. Better, come correct. Bring the feedback about that. Girl, take that ass, girl, let's go party. Because aside from its appearance, it has a lot of shortcomings. But MVCAGIVA Romantic Time not only took inspiration from the look, it also addressed those shortcomings. Next, let's get into the specifics. First is the appearance. The MVCAGIVA Romantic Time is almost a perfect one-to-one replica of the Vespa Primavera, matching its overall lines and design. It's a very classic Italian romantic retro style, and it perfectly recreates the soul of the Vespa T single-sided front swing arm. You have to know, this single-sided front swing arm has very high requirements for both materials and design, and it's also expensive to produce. That's why, among so many domestic manufacturers, only MVCAGIVA is willing to invest heavily in developing it. Now, let's talk about how MVCAGIVA has improved on the Vespa's shortcomings. First, the core of the bike, the engine. The Vespa engine is an air-cooled 150C with a power output of only 9.2 kilowatts. It lacks power, and you still have to pay a purchase tax. So the base price is 38, 0 yuan, and it comes to about 42. 0 yuan on the road. In contrast, the MVCAGIVA uses the same famous engine as the Kochimoto. If we click the lower left corner to open the left turn signal and go into the motorcycle's brake configuration parameters, you'll see it's a new water-cooled 4-valve high-power 150C engine. Plus, it has hybrid support. That's why its power reaches 12.1 kilowatts, which is among the best in its class. And since its displacement is under 150C, it's exempt from purchase tax. The base price is 13,980 yuan, and it's just a little over 14 yuan on the road. However, the V48, which costs 38 yuan, surprisingly comes with a front disc and rear drum brake setup, and only the front wheel has ABS. In contrast, the MVCAGIVA features disc brakes on both the front and rear, with ABS and control as standard on both ends. This is a whole level higher in terms of safety. Plus, MVCAGIVA's paintwork has always been excellent tight, uses a very beautiful metallic finish that's bling shiny, and looks very high quality. As for the current mainstream features, things like keyless entry, one-touch start, pull start, and automatic start-stop, Vespa doesn't have any of these, but they all come standard on the MVCAGIVA. You can just leave the key in your bag, and it will sense it and start the bike, which is really convenient. Now, regarding seat height, which is what most new female riders care about, the Vespa seat is quite high at 790 meters, but this one is lowered by 30 meters, so it's only 760 meters. As a teacher, what's important to me is that we can put both feet flat on the ground. If the Vespa requires men to be at least 165 centimeters and women at least 160 centimeters to ride, then this one lowers the height requirement by 5 centimeters. Since we're talking about key points, let's talk about the price. Vespa is a classic example of a sky-high price model. The sticker price is 38 yuan, and after adding the purchase tax, it comes to 42 yuan. Plus, the mainframe and the body shell are integrated, so you crash and need to replace the mainframe, the repair cost could be 20 or even 30 yuan. So whether you're buying or maintaining it, the price is astronomical. In contrast, the MVCAGIVA uses a standard plastic body shell, is exempt from purchase tax, and the bare vehicle price is 13,981 out the door. It's just a little over 14 yuan.